I feel like Disney would know how to make rides rainproof. I feel like that would be like the first thing you'd learn.
Like what? Let's think of all the things that could go wrong on a wet roller coaster.
The cart could fly off the rails, like in Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Because the rails are wet, and so it's gonna just after a big. Can you imagine?
It's gonna hydroplane, like when you go too fast over a puddle.
Yeah. And then credit coaster right before it goes down.
Whoa. You hear it like, and everyone's like, whoa.
What's going on?
Seems like we kind of came off the tracks there, guys.
And they're in the air, about to fall into Paradise Pier. It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad. How bored are we? Or like, how short is our attention span if we have to look at our phone while we pee? Like, just
people used to read the newspaper and shit
while peeing. Because peeing is just so fast.
They used to put the newspaper right in front of the urinal. You never been to like an old divey bar that used to do that?
Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that. But like nowadays, like I catch myself being of the demographic, like where I'm like, okay, I could take a piss.
Wait, at like a urinal, you pull your phone out?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't do that.
Sometimes I do that. Well, because and then like I'm just like looking
Taking
at
a
it.
picture?
I don't touch it. Nothing's touching. I'm not.
A picture of someone else's dick.
Nice.
They think I'm just super sus at work.
I do notice that like when you're peeing at home, I can hear him like playing a fucking video or something.
When I pee at home, I sit.
Yeah. Oh.
When I pee at home, I sit, and so of course my phone's in my hand. But I've never taken my phone out at a urinal.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good. No, I think I'm not trying to defend it or justify it. I understand that there is a flaw.
You said it like everybody does it, and I was like, oh no.
Because I've seen people at work do it, and I think that's how I started. Is that like, oh, is this a normal thing?
That's right. You mentioned that it's at work though, but I do get that because it's a work bathroom. Mm-hmm. It's a regular place that you're going like on a potentially daily basis, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't do it in like new places, really. I'm
like if you go to like a
things.
concert or something and you go to the urinal, you're not like pulling out your phone. That would be weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would actually be weird.
Yeah.
I think I only take it out at work because
That
I don't
makes
get to
sense.
be on my phone at work, and I'm like, okay, let me
totally
check
makes
my
sense.
texts while I'm peeing.
I take it all back. I'm back on your side now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
really my proudest moment to get people to take their phones out while they pee. It's not going to change your life. And
Listen, everybody. Take your phones out while you pee.
Well, just make sure the hand that you use to touch your penis as you're peeing, if you touch your penis when you pee.
If you have a penis when you pee.
Yeah, this sounds like a song that we were about to write a slapper. Welcome.
My name is Alejandro.
And my name is Christian.
Over there, that's Melissa.
Yeah, my girlfriend's sitting in today. And if you are wondering why we are dressed up, what's up?
I was just going to say, I can spell Melissa's name backwards. ASSELYMI.
I can't think that hard and that fast.
Why?
There's no Y in there. You fucked something up, dude.
Anyways, you were saying?
If you're on YouTube right now and you're watching and you see that I am looking snazzy.
You look great.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
I opened up the door to Alejandro coming over to record, and he was like, you stopped in your tracks.
Yeah, because you're wearing a head-to-toe teal suit with a gold chain.
Yeah.
And it's just not something I would expect you to wear
every day.
Well, just like at 1 o'clock on a Saturday. Just like,
Yeah, dude, out of
what
context.
you wore for lunch. This is like...
What a fucking pretentious costume or like outfit this would be to just wear to a brunch.
That being said, though,
What?
you could totally pull it off.
I would do it.
Like, all jokes aside, I was saying Christian's skin color looks great with this color.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I think that color makes his brown pop.
It does.
Yeah. Brown doesn't usually look good in many places, from my experience.
In many places.
In many,
Hey,
like,
brown is beautiful,
with
bro.
other colors. In my experience, brown is beautiful. Not to attack brown people out there, but this color does bring it out in me.
Have you ever worn like a white cotton suit?
Can't say that I have. No.
I wonder how that would look on you. Like a Havana Nights Christian. You know what I mean?
She likes when I wear white, like just a straight up white T-shirt.
Yeah.
Right?
Like a white Hawaiian shirt with like maybe a hat and some khakis.
Dude, I haven't worn a hat. If I'm gonna wear that outfit that you just laid out, let's get sponsored by Tommy
And then
Bahamas
you
right
have
now.
a gold ring and a big cigar, and you're holding like aged rum.
And I'm selling Coke on the side.
Well, no, that's this jacket.
Oh, that's
this jacket. that you're
this is selling
with.
Coke
Yes,
on the
this
side. Okay. Well, let's just tell it out of context. This outfit is a little ridiculous. My brother was also supposed to be here,
but not bad. Like it's ridiculous, but it's not bad. That's what I have to
Thank you.
keep coming back to.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to be Doug Butabi from A Night at the Roxbury, one of my favorite movies of all time. Check out our episode on that movie.
Which one was Doug?
Doug is Chris Kattan.
Nice.
And my brother has a purple exact suit like this. So if I was standing with him,
It would make sense.
it would make more sense. People would be able to think of it. But me by myself just wearing this emerald suit kind of doesn't make sense.
I was like, he's either a 70s nightclub dancer or he's trying to, I liked in the original SNL skit when Jim Carrey was there with him
Yes.
too. And he had a blue suit.
Dude, I wish he was in the movie.
But what if he was and then all three of them hated each other?
I think Chris Kattan and Will Ferrell are back on good terms now.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I follow Chris Kattan on Instagram and he's like saying, happy birthday to my buddy, blah, blah, blah. I think they hash things out. Hollywood's Hollywood, right?
It's all for a buck.
Melissa, if Melissa's on camera, so audio listeners out there, if you want to see how cute my girlfriend is, but calm down. She is an 80s jazzercise girl.
I think.
And she's
I
wearing...
don't know.
You haven't established a character yet?
No, I'm either like a jazzercise instructor.
Nice.
Or maybe at the club. Because I don't think jazzercise people would wear hoops. While
I think they
teaching.
would. I think...
during the
Kelly
jazzercise.
Kapowski for sure would.
Oh.
Who's Kelly Kapowski? Oh, from Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
You do look like... Saved by the Bell, is that what, late 80s?
I think it's, early 90s. I don't know.
Right.
It's a very gray area. When you get to like the 8th year of the decade.
Yeah, because the fashion, it starts to blend in at that point. They're waiting. People are just waiting for the turn of the century.
Welcome to the show where we talk about how generations work.
Dude, I've been feeling old lately because apparently
We were just talking about that.
I was listening to a podcast where they brought up the Nay Nay and Whip It, and I didn't realize how outdated that feels already. Like if we were to reference that, imagine going to the club and still like doing the nay nay or whipping it.
What really makes it funny is my brother did that at his wedding. So it's like
Wow.
that's such like it's very like time stamped in my head.
It has a date.
Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like everybody's whipped a nay a couple of times.
Confidently. Have you ever done it confidently? Because I can't.
I mean, how confident can I do a dance move like that? You know what I mean? Let's be real here, guys.
Either of us, dude.
Yeah.
I cannot.
Oh, I remember kids taught me. I'm sorry.
They did not.
You
Please.
got scared.
The way you brought it up.
I
Was
just
very...
remember kids taught me when I was working at the summer camp. That's how I learned it, of course, because the younger generation taught me. Yeah.
That's how. And then, did you feel old that the younger generation had to teach you this new dance?
No, I felt cool because I could do it.
Oh, because it's pretty easy.
It's not the hardest dance. It's easier than the Dougie.
Are you saying nay nay or whip it right now? Which one? Which dance?
You do both, don't you? Don't you?
I don't think you do it in like succession.
Whip it,
Let's talk to the
and
dancer.
then you nay, right? You do them in succession.
And then you whip. And then
you do it in succession. They
Oh
go
my
hand in hand.
gosh.
They go hand in hand.
I'm so uncomfortable with myself at the
doing a
moment.
tennis thing
When
right now.
did that come out?
2015, 14.
I think 2015.
And then Fortnite came out and all those dances came out.
Yeah.
That changed all of dancing. I'd love to see this next generation go into a club and do those moves.
I think that's already what's starting to happen. In about 3 years, those 17-year-olds that grew up with the nay nay and whipping it. I'm sounding old as I list these moves.
The phrasing of it's a difficult thing to say.
Oh,
it's not
you know when the kid's whipping it? I don't think they say that. Oh, fuck. Babe, help.
I don't know. I've never had to say whipping it.
But what about nay-naying?
Yeah.
Have you ever nay-nayed?
I think the emphasis on which we're putting on the wrong vowel. Nay-nay.
Nay-nayed. Nay-nayed.
Which just sounds like a broken horse.
You mean glue?
Because horse or glue is made out of horse bones. We've talked about in
Horse
the past.
hooves. Horse bones make
What?
horse.
Wait, what kind of glue?
Like Elmer's glue. That's why there's a horse on their symbol.
I think it's a cow, man. We've had this.
It's a horse.
Can you look this up, please?
Elmer's
Glue
glue.
is not
Yeah.
vegan.
And then Jello, right? Gelatin comes from
Gelatin
horse bones.
is, yeah.
I
Gelatin
know
is
that.
not vegan.
That's crazy. You would think that something that looks
What?
like that.
How did they figure that out, though?
No clue.
Who's like,
What is Elmer's glue made out of?
no, it's not made out of it anymore. But like the symbol, pull up the
Elmer's
logo.
glue. I think
Oh
it's
yeah,
a
I'm
cow.
sure. I'm pretty sure. Elmer's
cow?
glue.
I think it's a
logo.
cow.
It doesn't have spots.
No, maybe it's like a
Does it have
bull.
horns?
Oh,
It has horns, right?
it is a cow.
Ah.
Oh.
Now see how it used to be made. Type in
Horse glue.
Oh, wait.
horse glue. Just type in horse
Is
glue.
it a horse? Oh no, it's a bull.
Yeah, because it's a male.
I guess it does have horns. Yes,
Oh.
yes.
Ah, okay.
Also, was thinking a way different logo in my head. So I went to this is unrelated,
Right.
but I went to an engagement party for somebody that I went to elementary school with.
Yeah.
And walking in, I completely thought he was a different person. Like I had a whole different person in my brain. But it was a great time. I had a lot of fun. Got to play with the kids, do some magic. It was fun.
You're really good with kids.
They're nicer than adults.
Like at our future wedding, can
I be the babysitter?
Can we seat you at the kids' table just to entertain them?
No. No, but seat me near
the kids' table.
Yes.
Yeah, because I don't want to offend you that much.
That's the move. It's not even the offensive thing. It's like I need a place to go away and be like, all right, time to go back to the adults, and be like, I need shots because I can't do that with kids.
That's true. You can't. Actually, you could fill their shot glasses up with like orange juice and like teach them young.
Actually, I've been every type of cool uncle, and I've tried that like with the soda, let's chug, and then no, the parents never like that.
No, they never like it.
You can't teach a kid how to chug.
But all uncles and aunts are down for it. When it's not your kid, you're like,
let's fuck them up and give them back.
Yeah, let's make them shotgun a Capri Sun. Whoa,
that's a great idea.
You just get scissors, cut
you don't
the
even
corner.
need it. Pop it with the straw. Pop it with the straw.
Do you remember when it used to be so cool to turn it upside down and pop the bottom?
That was never cool. How do you put it down?
You finish it. That's the whole point.
Yeah,
right?
Because Christian finishes everything.
I do remember.
Hey,
that's a good thing. I never finished.
Yeah.
Do you remember the Capri Sun XLs?
What?
Yes.
When they came out with like a double size Capri
It's just way
Sun?
too huge.
Let me search it up.
That one was fun for a very short amount of time, and then suddenly everybody was like, how much sugar is in this?
It's way too much.
It's all sugar?
It's all sugar. If it can't fit in a Lunchables box, don't make it, right?
That's a fair payment. Do you remember when they used to do the Kool-Aid bottles in there? Crack the top.
Those Kool-Aid bottles.
They used to give us that shit at like halftime of soccer games, dude.
Yeah,
what
that's
the fuck?
not good.
Who decided that was a good idea?
Let's stick with water and Gatorade because I once saw my old roommate from college.
I was just about to bring that up.
We lived near a liquor store, and he bought this liter of Sunny D. And he drank the entire thing, and he looked physically ill. And it's crazy because this guy is pre-med, and like, what are you doing? Like, you know
He's
exactly what
pre-diabetic?
this is. What?
in pre-med. No, but he kept drinking it after he said, I feel sick.
He's like, I gotta finish it. Like, and I think that's why
It was
he's
a challenge.
Yes. I think that's why he's pre-med. He likes to see things through, even if it's not good for him. So he started the Sunny D challenge that no one challenged him to do.
Don't give him a pack of cigarettes.
He's like, you want me to get addicted to nicotine? I'll fucking do it.
Oh, man, that's crazy. And just hearing Sunny D makes my teeth hurt.
Ugh. I used to think it was healthy. I used to think all juice was healthy.
Really?
I never did.
Yeah, because no one told me about the sugar
always
content.
have like Tang.
We got Tang downstairs,
Oh,
man.
really?
Very spaceman of you. You know why I stopped liking juice in the morning, with breakfast and stuff? Was because then
Why?
when I would go take a shower, the hot water, whenever I drank orange juice, always made me throw up. Did you ever have that reaction?
Really?
Not to that extent.
Oh.
Are you okay, man?
I got a lot of problems. But
How much are you having?
just realized that may not be a normal thing that kids do. I don't know,
No.
just a glass of orange juice, and then the hot water would always make me make it come back up.
I used to put Tang. Do you remember the man cup?
Yeah, I remember the man cup.
So baddies out there listening, if you don't know what the man cup is, I used to have this big bowl
So this
with
is
a handle.
similar size cup, but the man cup was rounder and white,
Yes.
and not Disney.
Yes. It was just a plain white cup
It's
where
a
I don't know.
bowl with a handle.
That's all it is, man.
Yeah.
I used to fill
Eat
that up
cereal.
with Tang. Even for cereal, that's too much cereal in that bowl. Cup.
No, I think it's perfect.
You think so?
I don't know how much cereal, a cup of cereal, a cup of milk. Like if you measured it out, that'd be perfect.
I don't really measure it out. I do.
I do.
I
How
feel-
much until I stop?
I fill enough milk into my cereal
do
until
milk
you
first?
just see it rise a
Oh.
little bit.
Oh, I do it on a round pour. I haven't had cereal in a long time.
You should. It's popping, dude.
You do a round pour on the cereal?
Yeah,
And
I
then
do
you-
like 1, 2.
Oh, so you calculate it that way. I just
But sometimes I drink a glass of milk with my cereal.
dry cereal.
No!
Oh, I thought you were just.
So more milk.
Like I'll
on
have
the
a bowl of
side.
cereal with milk in it, and then I'll just have like a glass of milk. And...
That's too much milk. No wonder you feel
love
like
milk.
throwing up after you have too much liquids, man.
No, just orange juice.
Was it the sugar or the acidity?
I think it's the acidity. Wow,
Yes.
I struggled with that word.
You got it out though, man. Yeah, it's just too much.
You used to have Lipton's iced tea. too.
that one.
That was good.
too.
The other day we had instant coffee.
Yeah,
Look at us go down the row of.
it just tastes
drinks.
like soil, man. It tasted like soil.
It wasn't the worst coffee I've ever had, honestly.
It did its job.
Yeah. Well, it tasted.
Yeah, it tasted
Like
like
something.
coffee. It was, I mean, but I prefer to get, I just gave you some espresso actually.
In that giant mug. In that giant mug, you gave me 2 ounces of...
Espresso should never be served in giant mugs. They should be served in little cups.
I know what I'm going to get you for Christmas now.
Little cups?
Little espresso thing.
Please, I don't have enough.
I already called dibs. Don't anybody fucking else do it because I'm not good at getting gifts.
I don't think anyone else was thinking it in the world.
Yeah, but then I said it out loud.
Am I hard to shop for, you think?
I suck at shopping.
Oh, for anyone.
Yeah, don't take it personally. I just don't like anyone.
I think you're generally easy to shop for. Like whenever I have to get something for you from like on a trip or on your
I'm pretty
birthday,
agreeable. Yeah.
It's just like, okay, these are his favorite things. Just get something related to that. It was like last podcast on the left. Get him a shirt for that. Birds aren't real. Get him a shirt and a hat for that.
Speaking of which, next week is the protest at Twitter headquarters, guys.
You were actually talking about that.
Yeah, so birds aren't real, guys. We are doing it. We are going down to the Twitter headquarters in San Francisco, and we are protesting. Apparently, Jack Dorsey wants to come down and do it with us. We have nothing against Jack Dorsey. We just don't like the logo, and we should be good to go.
It's bad for the brand.
It's bird propaganda.
So are you legitimately going to go?
Yes.
Wow, that's insane. I wonder, like... what is the mixture of people that are in it for the joke that you're actually going to be mixed in with people that are, you know, also into flat earthers? And
What joke?
You know what I'm saying? There's no fucking way that you're actually thinking that birds ain't real, dude.
Hey, well, as a card-carrying member of the Bird Brigade, I do.
Every bird outside
The
is not
bird
real.
genocide was a horrible massacre of 7 million birds in America alone.
You're like an anti-bird Mormon because you're good at this. I can imagine you knocking on doors and people are like, "Oh, it's a Mormon person."
You ever seen it's a Mormon person. No, ma'am. Actually, I'm not. I'm here to talk to you about the feathered truth. I'm from the Bird Brigade. Here's my card.
Excuse me. No, what is this?
Yes, I noticed you have a. Is that a parakeet back there? Are you aware that the government is listening to everything you're saying with that, and it's working in conjecture with your Alexa?
You're gonna make people that answer the door to you wish that you were actually Mormon instead. That's easier to, like, you know, communicate with.
I was just listening to a podcast, and this guy was talking about how he worked for the Libertarian Party during the election, and was going around and like knocking on doors and like, "Hi, I'm with the Libertarian Party," and he knocked on this guy's door. And he's like, "I don't like no liberals." And he's like, "I'm actually not with the liberals. I'm with the Libertarian Party." He's like, "I'm gonna go get my gun." He's like, "I actually support your right to do that. Okay, bye."
And ran away after that.
That's the whole point. I like that. Goodbye.
See, that's terrifying. I'll be like, okay, I would not want to go door to door to express my political beliefs, whatever they may be.
I wouldn't want to go door to door doing anything.
Anything, man.
Selling mops, dictionaries.
It makes me think of Edward Scissorhands. You remember the wife? She was doing Avon.
Yes, I do remember
and
Avon.
selling that door to
What's
door.
Avon? Is that makeup?
Makeup, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Makeup, but it's the whole, and with the recruitment system, right?
But the makeup's fairly decent from what I know. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
makeup.
think that it's not, but I can't do that, like a door to door thing. That would be pretty insane. To shift gears real quick, I wanted to talk about this because on the way here, I listened to for the first time, and I remember you playing it on Instagram for a bit. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson's verse on that Tech 9 song.
It's awesome, dude.
It's awesome in the sense that it's The Rock rapping.
Which is great. And then at the end of it, he like takes a fat fart out of his glass. He's like, it sounds like a wet fart. And he's just like, "Thank you, Terramana." It's like, nice plug, bro.
It's weird that he could just dip
can do
his
anything.
toes in any industry and just be successful in it.
Are you though? Are you honestly surprised though that he could do that? I'm not. Like that makes complete sense to me that he can.
Yeah,
also
I don't think
rap.
he's a great rapper, but I
I also don't think he wrote that.
think he wrote it.
He wrote some of it. Like they gave him the basic of it, but I don't know, man. It's a little. He has time to write raps on top of all the other things that he's doing.
If it's a 15-second rap, which it was the shortest verse on
Was
that.
his execution good?
It was The Rock.
It's like it's The Rock.
He over-enunciated, I'll say. That's my only critique of it. That's how... Because he's a good speaker.
He's too literate.
He's too
articulate.
illiterate. Yeah.
He's like, what's these... my culture banging was strange. Like
It's too much.
He's got a lot going on. And he's like, "What's my motherfucking name?"
Honestly, yeah, The Rock.
It's like, no, your name's Dwayne. We know your name's Dwayne.
It's Dwayne, dude. But
Rock.
he's making anything successful.
It's about drive. It's about...
It's everyone else was
fun.
It's very fun. I'll give him that. But do you think that
Good
this
as
might?
his movies.
That's exactly
It's as good as his movies.
his rap verse is synonymous to what his movies are like. Yes.
I don't know what the hell.
Never do that to me again. Never do
Is that
that to
like
me again.
a Different version of chef's kiss.
It's the opposite. It's a kiss the chef.
Audio listeners, if you did not see that, Alejandro looked at me and he opened his palm to me and did a kissy noise, which I've never heard.
Kissy noise.
And I've never been more offended in my life.
I've never openly offended a man like that before.
Imagine ending a date. A first date goes beautifully. And then instead of kissing her in front of her doorstep.
Rachel, I had a really good night. I just want you to know.
You
Hopefully
did?
we can, do this again sometime.
I like it too. Do you want to? Excuse me? You did that to me?
That's how I walk away from dates.
Like a robot.
You ever accidentally get your arm swinging with the same leg?
I did that during an exercise that I was taking over at Orange Theory. And I
nice.
was like, why am I? It was like,
This doesn't feel right.
I was like, how come I feel like I'm going to tip over? I have to thank you for getting me to take some classes there.
You are making me look bad with how many you're taking.
Why am I making you look
Because
bad?
I haven't taken any. I hurt my neck last week, so I didn't take any. And it was just like,
How'd you hurt your neck?
I was headbanging at emo night.
Wait,
And then the next night, I was teaching a small child how to headbang.
can I see how you had bang?
Honestly, no.
You can't, because you can't do it.
Yeah, I'm still a little stiff. And it's been about a week.
Man, I think you'd look good if you were to grow your hair out and start headbanging.
It's very long right now. In fact, I'm going to go home and cut it with a vacuum.
Pardon?
A Flobies. Are you familiar with this device?
No, what?
It's a hair cutting device that you attach to your vacuum. And so as you cut your hair, it sucks it in.
Shut up. Wait, is this real?
Yeah, I'm not
You
even
should
joking.
try it.
Do you know what this is?
No.
George Clooney uses it.
You're selling it. You're making it seem really good. So there's no cleanup afterwards?
I mean, minimal.
But it might suck up your hair, no?
That's the point.
No, but suck up your hair before it's cut.
That's the point.
What? Suck up your hair before it's cut.
Wait, does it cut then suck? Wait, no, I need help.
It sucks and cuts at the same time. So it has like blades going, and then as it's doing that, it's sucking air in. So you put it up to your head, and it like picks up your hair, cuts it to that length of however much you set it, and then bada bing, bada boom.
Can you take a video? Please. No, I need to know what this is.
You know what? My dad is actually the master of the Flobies, and I usually give him a lot of flack for it, but I just haven't had time to get a haircut, so I'm going to use it. But he actually has a whole demonstration video that I would be happy to send to you.
Please send it to me.
Yeah.
And if it does not violate any copyright things, I
No,
want
not
to
at all. It's just my dad in my bathroom and me standing there with the camera
Oh, he's actually.
using it and talking about it.
Please send that over.
It's incredible.
That sounds amazing. There's something about older men finding new ways to cut their hair because my dad got this new self-cutting tool.
You still haven't showed it to
It's
me.
okay, so essentially it's a comb with razors on it.
Oh, I know that. And it's like he turns it on. Yeah.
And he could do it himself. So he
Yes,
could cut his sides
my
himself.
father started with that too. Your dad's about 8 months away from a Flobie.
Dude, let's show my dad a Flobie.
You show it to him, it's gonna rock his fucking world. He's gonna run out the front door, and yeah,
Because my father is the hardest person to shop for.
get him a fucking Flobie.
I will. I think I
Why
kind
is
of
it
want
called
to.
a floaty?
Flobies.
Flow
Oh,
B.
Flow B.
Why is it called the Flow B?
You know what? The marketing department, that one tested the best. They had suck and cut. That didn't work.
Dude, if it was called cut and suck, down.
Just cross out Flobies with a marker and put cut and suck.
Cut and suck. Hey, where'd you put the cut and suck?
I actually that was rough. To have it like float that naturally out of your mouth was interesting.
There's something that was satisfying to say.
Yeah, cut and suck.
Anything, two words put together with being only separated by an N with an apostrophe, always satisfying, right?
Yeah. Butts and burns.
Dave and Buster's.
Cats and pickles.
D&D. Your turn, Melissa.
R&B.
J&J.
R&B. See, stuff like that. J&J, speaking of which, I'm going to have superpowers next week.
Why, you getting a booster?
I'm getting the booster.
Wow.
I'm going to get...
He's not scared to get the booster, but he's scared to get the flu shot.
I'm not scared to get the flu. I'm scared to get them at the same time. Because she wants
I
to...
might as well feel miserable all at once.
Yeah, one in each arm.
Both in each arm.
Ooh.
They
Same
find-
needle. Do they like mix it together?
A cocktail. If they made a flu shot, Pfizer booster cocktail, put that in me, I'm unstoppable.
That would make these anti-vaxxer heads just like explode.
They would be like,
This is what we're talking about!
what are you doing to yourself? First, the earth is flat. Then birds ain't real.
Different. We're different people. You know, some things you can joke about, Christian.
How about Hollow Earth?
Well,
All right.
I mean, I've seen King Kong.
Let's give you this platform now,
Yes.
because it seems appropriate and we've organically come here. Let's talk about Hollow Earth.
Okay. Where do I begin? The hollow earth theory is something that many people subscribe to. It's very similar to the hollow moon theory, where the moon is actually a hollowed out satellite that we put up there about 300 years ago. But the hollow earth is this idea where we have like a subterranean land inside the crust of the earth with the doorway in Antarctica, found by the Nazis. And we know they found it because after the war was over in 1947, a German U-boat came out of Antarctica and they were just like, yeah, we finished our super secret mission, but we can't tell you because there's no more Nazi party. And it's just like, no, but guess what took them? Argentina.
This is why. What's up?
No, because I was listening to this podcast called Mile Higher.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah, Mile Higher podcast.
And they definitely talk about that super secret opening in Antarctica or the North Pole and the South Pole.
Yes.
And they make it seem like because there's like old text depicting this kingdom inside of Earth.
Adventure people, I don't know, pilots, they like talk about their experience and it's all the same. Like they visited this place.
It's, you know what, I think the closest movie that kind of gets to it is in Alien versus Predator. When they go into Antarctica and there's that like temple there. I don't think it's an alien temple, but I do think there's probably something in Antarctica.
Like that.
Yeah.
It's possible.
And also there's dinosaurs there if I've read my X-Men comic books
Well, that's
correctly.
what they were saying, is that not all the dinosaurs went extinct, except that the higher
went
beings that
inside.
live within this hollowed earth kingdom took the dinosaurs, and then like they're actually really nice if you're a good person, so that you could actually live there.
These dinosaurs have moral compasses?
Well, I don't know about that. I think maybe they just wanted the
I think
dinosaurs
just like the higher beings that are in there. Like, I don't know, a lizard person is in there too.
lizard people is like
Lizard people are living in the hollow earth, that's for sure.
it's a constant recurrence in all of these conspiracy theories that exist about hollow earth and like the secret
The
class
lizard people
of
come up all the time. Yeah.
Why is that?
It's like the Satan worshipping baby eaters. You know what I mean? Or like the Jewish cabal. It's just like an easy scapegoat to be like, isn't that
lizard
scary?
people.
Yeah, that's scary, right? Lizard people. And you're like, yes. I'm like, all right, I got you now.
Can't prove it.
Gotcha.
You can't prove it.
It's not on me to prove it's not real. It's on you. And it's like, no, I don't think that's how the burden of truth works.
I'm just upset that I'm like getting interested in this conspiracy theory game very late.
Well, you know what? It was funny, then it wasn't funny, and then now it's kind of like passe. So it's okay, you know?
Yeah. I just don't. I know I don't really believe them, but it's always fun to just ponder.
These people go deep. These people go crazy.
Deep, man.
Yeah. They have so many. And like, I just heard about this guy who thought he solved the Zodiac killer murder. Did not. He's actually just a crackpot who just like, he had this weird theory that because the first two murders were by water, that it was something to do with H2O. So he goes to the phone book and starts looking for people with the name H.O.
Whoa.
And then he finds a guy named like Harold O. Henry, starts fucking sending him letters and shit like, I know you're the fucking Zodiac killer. I'm gonna fucking find you. I'm gonna fucking kill
Just
you.
harassing this guy.
That guy is a professor at MIT who is like a genius and is now sending letters back to the first guy.
Oh, he's interacting.
He's going back. And so now this guy thinks he's having like a meeting of the minds with the world's smartest fucking killer ever. And it's just like they can get so in their own.
No one's going to stop this guy?
Oh, you can't stop a rolling boulder, sir.
Because if he keeps harassing, like, let's say, all right, this guy from MIT, you're not the Zodiac killer, but this guy might be, and he's going to start writing him letters.
On to the next one. And then when that guy gets, he's like, all right, I guess it's not Chet. It's going to be Bill.
I have a bone to pick. If you're writing handwritten letters, you're either
A psychopath
a psychopath
or 80 years old.
You're yes,
old.
you're too old, and you're just blowing this thing out of proportion, right? My mom seems like someone that would write
an angry letter.
Yeah.
Is writing an angry letter
Definitely.
as powerful now as writing an angry email? Or do you think the angry email gets further traction?
I would say the angry email because it's already in the interwebs, and so you could share it. Like, look at how out of pocket this person was to me, and then just.
I love this business
that
owner that talks like us. Listen, fool.
Listen, honestly, if an angry letter had some slang in it like that, I would
take it less serious.
I would be more attentive. Speak like the common person.
I got an angry email actually not that long ago from at work, and I don't want to say too much because anybody's listening.
Course.
But it was just somebody complaining about nothing that had no reason to be complained about, and just was like, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever read in my life." And then at the end, it was like, "Please send this to the higher ups." And I was like, "I would love to send this to the higher." Boom, gone. You guys got to read this shit.
Why didn't they like preface with that?
Yeah, I know. It would
beginning.
have saved me a bunch of time.
Right.
I would have still read it though because I was like, I gotta see this.
I just love when it's not my response. I think at this age, being able to just see drama unfold but not be a part of it.
That I kind of get that because I like to watch like old men get mad at skateboarder videos. You ever watch those videos?
No, but please expand on that.
Well, it's just like, these guys are skateboarding, whatever, and these older guys are like, you can't skateboard here. This is a park. Or they'll be like, you're destroying my plants. And they like try to like catch the kids, but they're on a skateboard, so they never do. And then like
these are old people that
it's
won't
always
catch
like
them.
a guy with a big white mustache and like a belly out to here and stuff. So like I'm really into those videos, but it's a weird kind of feeling that it gives me because like I don't like seeing it.
Who are you siding with?
Nobody. I'm just there to watch.
You're just an observer.
Yeah.
So-
because sometimes the kid skateboarders are assholes.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I get that. Melissa used to get in trouble, not in trouble, but you had to deal with old people getting mad that you were on their property because your old job. You had to what?
Yeah, I was a forester, so like I had to consult them about their trees and shit. And then they were like really bonded with the tree that we wanted to cut down. And I don't know, there was like gun threats and shit, and
They would get mad.
Over a tree.
They were mad.
Well,
yeah.
you would go out to certain parts of California, just deep, like
With the trees.
deep in the
Just like
cuts.
past Placerville and shit, where all the
Meth
those
heads
people
live.
are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they would threaten you, and that's crazy because you're just a small little girl doing her job. But then
That's the person you do threat, Christian, because then you know you can win.
that's true.
Sorry.
I'm
Those
vulnerable.
You really are.
But
Yeah.
now you carry a big gun, so that's cool.
Yeah, I do.
Imagine if Melissa.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
You should at least have
I
a
should
taser
have a
on you.
shotgun. Huh?
We can get you one of those today.
Down.
Yeah, we can go to Walmart and get you one today for like $200.
Cool.
Can you imagine her just like walking around with a shotgun that's bigger than her?
I was just gonna say with the shot, like the barrel kind of like comes out to here.
I'm here to fuck shit up.
They're like, who gave that child a
Or a
shotgun?
taser. Is
Might take a little bit longer, but you can't have a whip in Reno. You have to have a license to like walk around with a whip.
Wait, a weapon in
whip.
Reno?
No,
oh,
a whip, just a specific whip. We're going back to whipping and nene.
Really?
Yeah.
You can't carry around a whip?
And Nevada's an open carry state. You can carry a gun, but you can't carry a whip.
But what if you're into
Indiana
BDSM?
Jones would be so confused.
Oh, he would have so many legal issues.
Ugh.
You also can't carry brass knuckles.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Crazy.
Those are fun though. I used to have.
Like my friend Ceci, she
a
has
felony.
this keychain that is like a cat, but it has pointy ears.
Yikes.
Yeah, and then she got in trouble for I think carrying that. I don't know.
That's a little. I mean, I get it. It's cute, but also, if it's
Should get somebody in the eyes with that.
brass knuckles that aren't just brass knuckles, like if there are
Pointies?
if there's something sharp on there, yeah, then you're not there to just defend yourself. You're there to fuck shit up.
You don't even need the pointies on brass knuckles. Like
No.
the
Just like one clock to the
smash your
jaw,
face.
right?
Oh, crack your skull right open.
Ooh, gosh.
You
When
ever
you
see-
had brass knuckles, did you ever like use them?
No,
or you just
never.
Where'd you get him?
You come across them.
No, give me the URL now.
I actually didn't get it on the internet. That would have been a lot easier. I do remember when I was driving on a road trip back from New Orleans back to California, I found a place called, I think the store was called Knife City.
I'm so tired. Wait, real quick. So tired of these stores that just say what they sell and put either city, town at
Side
the end
note,
of it.
There's a hat store near my house called Hat Daddy.
I love that.
That's
clever.
good. Yeah, that's good. Knife Daddy wouldn't be work, but Hat Daddy,
Okay, what was it called? Knife City?
Knife City, something like that. And it was just like a huge like barn that was end to end knives and Kevlar and like brass knuckles and like antique knives and swords, and like me and my cousin were in there and we're like, what the fuck is this? And then they're like, yeah, we actually do the most knife business in like the state of New Mexico. And we're like, I bet. And everybody knew Knife City because you drive past it, it's like right there on the freeway and everybody buys a knife there. And it was just like, they had katanas.
That's insane. I would love to go in there. I would love to buy one. What are the transport laws of transporting a weapon?
Don't tell anybody you have it.
Oh, that's easy.
I'm not a
safe.
lawyer.
Out.
I'm not a lawyer. But
Because I want a katana.
you can get one of those in Chinatown.
I want a katana and a whip.
Don't go to Reno.
Whip.
Don't go to what?
Don't go to Reno.
Yeah, I won't do that. I'll just keep it in here. I don't even want to use a whip or katana, obviously, but like
just
the
gonna
aesthetic
hang
of
it.
it.
I think I could get you a bullwhip in like the next 15 days. That's actually not hard at all.
Please, if you could send me the URL.
I think Amazon could sell you a whip.
Really?
A bullwhip, yeah. whips hurt.
You've been whipped?
Whip.
I had I think it was a Halloween costume one year. I was Indiana Jones, and I had a whip from that, and I got really good with it. Even the toy.
How long would you say the whip was?
I would say about 6 feet.
And you said it hurts because you accidentally hit yourself?
Snaps. Oh, yeah. Because the pop. It's like when you get whipped with a belt.
Has anyone ever whipped you?
No.
Okay. I mean, I'm just wondering.
I've only ever whipped myself on accident.
Okay.
I'm not like flagging myself.
Oh. There's a character in Boardwalk Empire, and yes, I'm going to bring it up every now and then.
Michael Shannon.
I watch. Yes. And he has this weird thing where he looks at a picture of a girl that he's into, and he just starts flagging himself. He starts whipping his own back. And so he's into, I don't know, it's very masochistic.
No, it's because he has dirty thoughts, and he has to get them out of his head.
Is that what that is?
Yeah. God doesn't want those dirty thoughts in your head.
Oh,
yeah.
That makes sense because this character in the show is a hardcore Christian, and it's because he had dirty thoughts. So he's trying to associate that picture of the girl he's getting hot and heavy to with pain.
Yeah, that's why his life completely unravels. Oh, I don't know how far you are. Have you finished
that
it?
far. I'm not finished, but I understand that it unravels later on, and I don't want to ruin it for people that are planning on watching
I do like
Boardwalk
that he
Empire.
builds a house from the ground up. Have you gotten there yet?
No.
It was like they make a weird reference like in the 30s when you could buy a house. This has nothing to do with the story at all. Not really. You could buy a house in the 30s from like Sears, and they would ship it to you in a box, and then you'd just like build it.
Oh, like a gingerbread house? You could just get it?
Yeah.
From
a house
Sears?
to go?
Yeah. Like you could get anything. You get a Tommy gun and a house from Sears back in the 30s. They could tell you anything.
A Tommy gun?
Yeah.
What's that?
It's one of those machine guns where the ammo box is this. It's this
Like
circular thing
like when you think of a 1920s gangster.
with like a cigar in their mouth and like a hat and a pinstripe suit.
Who took my cigar?
Yeah, who the fuck took my cigar? Well, that's a Tommy gun. Don't shake your head, you asked.
No, you guys
We
are
got
just
really
here.
into it.
I know, both of you guys, that was a moment.
We love Tommy guns.
I have a replica one.
If there's one discreet weapon I'd like to have,
It's
a
not discreet.
Tommy gun.
That's not discreet.
It's the biggest gun you could probably get.
Small bullets.
Yeah, I can imagine that to shoot that many.
45.
Wow, we talked a lot about weapons. I've never actually thought.
You know what's the scariest weapon?
What?
Your brain.
I agree. I agree. Humans we're terrible. The fucked up shit that comes. And we've talked about it before. Like in these shows that we watch, it's usually just the humans that are the worst villains to come across.
Brains are scary.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You want to do an improv scene?
About brains?
Well, about anything. We'll probably get a suggestion.
Here's the
from
improv scene.
Miss Lady
We're
over
just
there.
brains in jars. Go.
And scene. So good.
Brilliant. All right, let's do another one. Melissa, what's the next thing that's in your head now?
suggestion.
Go.
I don't know. You just said brains, so I guess brains.
No, that can't be brains.
All right, brains in jars. Go.
Okay.
Scene.
And scene.
All right. Next word in your head. Go.
I don't like
Brains.
the pressure.
Don't say brains again.
I can only think of brains.
Fuck it. Let's just do an improv scene.
It's like doing this. Don't think of hippos. You're thinking of hippos.
I thought hippopotamus.
Potamus.
The next word.
Potamus. That's our suggestion. Potamus.
Sure. I don't know where this is going to go. All right. Let's do it.
Harry Potamus.
Here. A long-lost descendant of Harry Potter, good sir.
Ronald Waslazis.
Here. Long-lost descendant of Ron Weasley.
And James.
I'm here. Long-lost descendant of Hermione. I don't know the name.
Yeah, you guys name yourself normal things over in that family.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I wish I had these cool names like everyone else.
Well, welcome to Sexual Education in Hogwarts. We are going to be discussing some of the things that you may or may not know. You guys are now...
Again?
Well, you're year 3 students. I think it's time you guys learn where baby wizards come from.
We get it. We know. Wizard and a girl wizard, they get together and they make a little wizard.
Well, that's actually... Yeah, that's actually everything. Okay, well, I don't know what we're going to do for the next 5 weeks then. That was my whole curriculum.
That's it?
Yeah, I was... well,
Cut to the teacher's break room where we're talking to...
Professor
Snape?
Professor Snape.
No, don't be Snape.
You're Snape. I'm Professor Snap.
Okay. So I hear that you're not really doing much with your curriculum, Professor Snap.
You know, Snape, it's fucking kids.
Can you put that out? It's we're on school grounds.
I'm blowing it out the window.
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I was supposed to teach him sex ed.
As a prestigious wizard here in Hogwarts.
I'm talking to a portrait. That's what I'm talking to.
Yeah, I couldn't make it today.
Well, you're dead.
That's
Remember,
right.
You're dead.
I didn't realize
Yes.
what period. Yeah,
Well, there's descendants.
Lost
It's
descendant.
been a long time. You've actually been dead for a long, long time.
Yes.
No wonder everyone hates you, sir.
They don't know that I was an actual hero in the show or in the movies. God damn it.
They've made a bunch of stories to tell the Harry Potter thing. It's weird how famous he cashed in on that pretty big right after Hogwarts.
Cut to a preview of Harry Potter movies in the universe of Harry Potter.
You know the stories.
The boy
who lived. Played by Ryan Reynolds. Hey guys, I'm Harry Potter, and starring Emma Watson as Hermione Granger.
That's crazy. This movie's gonna be real good. I think it's gonna be really good.
You know what they don't ever tell you is that in the real Harry Potter,
What?
He killed a bunch of people.
Wow. They're not gonna put that in this movie, you think?
I don't think so. It's for kids.
Okay, cut back to Snape and Snap. Cut back to the sex ed class.
All right, kids. So I'm gonna throw on a movie. Today we're watching Poltergeist.
What?
I know we have real ghosts here in the school.
It's not even scary.
Okay, fine.
So the TV sucks up the girl?
TV sucks up the girl.
They said the set was haunted. We got a crying bitch in the bathroom.
We do. Her name is Wailing
Tina?
Wailing Jennings. Waylon Jennings.
Caitlyn Jenner. Scene. Fuck it. I don't know enough about Harry Potter right now.
I don't either, apparently.
Deep into...
I think we both thought we had something there, and then we're just like, oh, actually, what is the crying
I don't know.
clown's name?
Wailing something. Right. It was the girl that was bullied.
Moaning Myrtle.
Moaning Myrtle. Oh, her storyline was so sad.
No.
Moaning Myrtle.
I stopped after Order of the Phoenix. And then...
Oh, man, the last two are the best ones.
I hear it gets more badass because they just get older and then
starting a lot of violence.
Romantic triangles going on.
Yeah.
Right?
You see everybody's back.
What?
There's a part when like Harry and Hermione are naked in like a weird dream that Ron's having.
Oh,
You just,
Ron's
like,
having
see their
sex
back.
dreams about other people?
No, he's having nightmares.
Oh, that is a nightmare because he likes Hermione.
He loves Hermione.
Well, I guess so. They've been through a lot together.
I still think Hermione should have married Harry, though. I think that's what should have happened.
I think that's a controversial topic, huh?
I think so.
It's along the lines of like Team Edward and Team Jacob, right? Are you Team Ron and Team Harry?
I'm Team Harry all the way, bro. He's the boy who lived.
Team Harry.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, we're talking about the Harry Potter world.
I want to talk about Disneyland real quick because we went there, and I have another
Weird
bone
flex.
to pick.
Uh-oh.
Not a flex. I couldn't make
Not really a
fucking
flex.
lightsaber there, man. Everything in Disneyland right now, you have to make a reservation. Right? And I'm not one to complain. Like, I'm already happy to be at one of the happiest places on earth. But if half of the rides were shut down, we couldn't do Big Thunder Mountain. We couldn't do Space Mountain.
That's also a great mountain.
Right? All the mountains were closed, man.
Those bastards. So sorry.
Guardians, which used to be Tower of Terror, like a 2.5 hour wait.
Kept closing and then reopening and then
Shutting down again and
and also Incredicoaster was also shutting down a lot too.
Yes.
Probably because of the rain. I don't know.
It was barely
raining though.
I feel like Disney would know how to make rides rainproof. I feel like that would be like the first thing you'd learn.
Like what? Let's think of all the things that could go wrong on a wet roller coaster.
The cart could fly off the rails, like in Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Because the rails are wet, and so it's gonna just after a big. Can you imagine?
It's gonna hydroplane, like when you go too fast over a puddle.
Yeah. And then credit coaster right before it goes down.
Whoa. You hear it like, and everyone's like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
What's going on?
Seems like we kind of came off the tracks there, guys.
And they're in the air, about to fall into Paradise Pier.
Can you guys do an improv scene in Disneyland?
That's our life.
Dude, imagine if that happened and the guy that made the call to say, like, no, we're keeping it going regardless if it's wet.
Fuck.
It's like, fuck,
They
dude.
can't even like land in water because all the water was gone.
When we were there for Paradise
Yeah.
Pier, or Pixar Pier, I'm sorry. No more water. So you see all of like the entire irrigation system, how they do
The cannons.
Yeah.
for World of
Hella
Color.
ugly.
And also, spoiler alert, no World of Color.
I can live without World of Color.
I like World of
It's
Color.
fun. I've seen it once. You've seen it 1,000 times.
Except when they like shove too much Frozen in there.
That's a big deal right now, bro.
Yeah.
I like to use that time to ride the rides that are always really long. Because everyone's off watching the parade and the fucking shit. And I go, Matterhorn, Space Mountain.
Guess what? We
tried-
couldn't do that.
Okay, when the parade, when the fireworks were happening in Disneyland, we tried to ride Space Mountain.
Yeah.
But then everyone wants to fucking ride Space Mountain.
Yeah, these motherfuckers.
I have like shoved and pushed my way through like the parades and the fireworks shows to like get to Star Tours or something like that. I knock strollers over to get to places in Disneyland.
Well, ever since
The line for Star Tours is like 15 minutes now, all the
because,
time.
because Star Wars Land opened or Galaxy's Edge opened.
I once me and my mother got stuck on Star Tours for like 45 minutes. They had to call the fire department. They like broke down the door to get us out. It was a crazy.
That's
Crazy
insane.
moment.
I mean, it's very rare that I've ever gotten stuck on a ride. I think we got stuck on Haunted Mansion once.
Did they just turn the lights on?
No, they kept it off, but the music just kept looping, and we were
Yeah.
like, let's get the fuck out of
That
here.
happened to me. They didn't. They stopped it because somebody in a wheelchair was trying to get on.
Oh,
They have to stop the moving.
okay. And
sidewalk.
for how long was that?
I mean, a couple minutes usually.
Ours was like 10, 15 minutes. It
Oh.
wasn't too bad.
There was one time where I got stopped and I was right by the ghost that pops up.
Over and over again. Imagine getting stuck on Indiana Jones right in front of the
The
Cobra.
boulder. Oh, that.
Just keeps on
Or
snapping
when
at
you
you.
go through the hall where they're shooting the darts at you, just the whole time. Just like,
I'm just really cold because it's just wind, right? Imagine that they just hire workers for behind the walls to just keep blowing wind.
little
It's not
kids.
COVID safe.
We've had to shut down Indiana Jones. It's actually not a COVID safe ride. What do you mean? Well,
You know the part where the booby traps turn on and like you think there's arrows going.
sorry, I got distracted by the word boobies. What were you saying?
While we're on it, let's do a freaking improv scene in Disneyland real quick.
Okay, let's I got it.
What? What?
I'm scared.
What?
Sir, I have the plans for the new ride.
Give it here.
Yes, it's gonna. So we have 3 rides here. You need to make a decision on which one we're gonna do. If you'll turn to page 1, this first ride. This one is called Frozen's Frozen. We put everybody in a freezer and see who can last the longest.
And it's Frozen themed.
It is. It is. They'll be singing "Let It Go"
While they,
to stay warm. That's how they'll stay warm.
real quick, this
Yes.
is going against a lot of FDA violations.
Yes. But that's why we have, if you will, page
Page
2.
two. Okay,
Yes.
got it. All right.
Page 2. This is the Towering Inferno.
Wait, no, this wait.
Oh, yeah.
Page 2 is not reconciling the issue going on with page 1.
No, so here's the thing. The designers of the ride said that we can't change anything, but they could do an exact opposite to balance it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, if you will, sir, page 2.
Page 2? Okay. All right, let's look.
The Towering Inferno. You're familiar with the movie?
Yeah.
So it's about a building in LA that burned for like 7 hours and it didn't collapse. It was one of the hottest burning things ever. So we're going to have people be firefighters and they have to put out the fires. And throughout
People with the people, the guests
the
at
ride,
the park.
yes, the ride. They go in.
This has nothing to do with Disney. This is
Well,
morbid.
we own the rights to Towering Inferno now.
This
got
is
that when we
very
bought Fox.
sad. Okay.
So-
All right, I'm listening.
So they go through a 30-minute training on how to be a firefighter.
30 minutes. Wait, do we have to make reservations for this? Another goddamn ride with reservations.
Well, all rides are reservations, sir. It's 2025.
Okay, next.
All right,
what
page.
else?
You don't want to hear the rest?
Of Towering Inferno?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Because there is a slide at the end that they get to go out of.
At the end?
Yeah, it's a slide.
Like outside of the burning building that they saved stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if they don't save enough people,
It looks like it's competition based, very much like Toy Story Mania.
it is. And you count how many lives you save, and you're dinged for how many lives you don't.
All right, so babies, 5,000 points.
Exactly.
Old people, 4,000 points.
Correct. People, 1,000 points.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they're just people.
Children,
5
3,000
points.
points.
Oh, we haven't changed that.
We're gonna change it.
We do also have the secret cat. If you save the cat out of the tree, you win the game.
Automatically?
That's just how it goes.
But what if that... So that just ends the game for everyone?
It shuts it off for the whole day. Then no one can play for the rest of the day.
So people go through a 30-minute training.
It's kind of...
Someone saves a cat.
And it's done.
And then we shut down.
Yeah. Don't tell anybody where the cat is, sir. That's the secret.
All right, page 3.
All right, page 3. This is called Blacksmith's Revenge.
These are all very, not Disney related.
Well, you remember the movie we just made? The Pixar movie, Blacksmithies.
Yeah, yes, I remember that.
Yes.
But his revenge?
Well, it's about blacksmith.
All right, let me read this. All right, must make a reservation. 45-minute tutorial. Estimated 260-minute wait, regardless of day, time, and season. This is insane. And everyone dresses up as blacksmithy?
Yes, and they'll be smelting their own iron as well.
Like, real?
Like, yes, they'll be able to make their own medieval weapons, much like the character Blacksmithy.
Isn't that dangerous?
Potentially,
Okay.
but we'll just have to wait and see.
All right, page 4.
All right, page 4. This one is my personal favorite.
Those other 3 weren't your favorite?
No, I like those a lot, but this one is my personal favorite.
Those other 3, they were...
I love them, but this one
Okay.
is my number one favorite. It's a roller coaster. Okay.
Finally, we're back to a normal ride. Everything else was too immersive.
The only problem with this roller coaster is
What?
we can't run it during the rain.
Why?
Well, it's built on old train tracks and train wheels, so if they both get wet, the cart will fly right off.
That doesn't make sense.
We've done a lot of tests. We don't know how to get the rickety riding of a railroad train, yet still have it as a roller coaster. So we've had to make some cuts and make some amends.
Fuck it, open it up tomorrow.
Fantastic. It's called Incredicoaster.
Incredicoaster. Cut to the next day. It's raining. It's drizzling.
And I'm standing in
sprinkling.
front of like a million reporters, and I have a bunch of microphones in front of me. And the tragedy that happened today in Disneyland was unforeseen.
45 dead.
Yes, and counting.
The
32 hurt.
Incredicoaster only seats 30 at a time, meaning that after the first 30 died,
we get her out of here, please? Can we get
you opened the ride up still.
We had 2 carts in motion at the same time. You cannot stop object in motion. That's a quote. You can look that up.
You could have not pressed start.
No, we actually don't have start buttons on rides. They run automatically.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes,
It's
yes.
Pete.
Davidson?
Yeah, I work for CNN now.
That's nice to see you clean up.
Yeah. So apparently it came
Is your
out
Pete
that
Davidson voice?
yeah, apparently it came out that the blueprint said that this was not supposed to operate during the rain.
Yes, that is correct. It was also told to us by Al Roker that it would not rain today. He promised us sunny skies and warm weather.
Fuck you, Al Roker.
Yeah, this is actually Al Roker's fault.
Hey, fuck you, Al Roker.
Fuck Al Roker. Fuck Al Roker.
And scene. That's improv, baby.
Hey, you know what? Hey, look at us go.
Look at us.
You
go.
would never guess that we have a 30 years combined experience in this.
No. This is premium stuff. And we gave you 2 improv scenes in one day.
Let's give him 3.
Shit.
Here we go. Cake. Would you like a cake, sir?
No.
Scene.
Why did I say no to that? The
You
one
put your hands out.
No. Oh, damn it, dude.
Well, our book on improv will be coming out any day now. It's
How-
called No No's. It's actually N-O, N-O-N-O-S-E. No No's.
I think that's a brilliant idea.
On the
And
cover, we got Voldemort.
that's where we're going to get that's where we're going to get the no-nos.
Thank you.
Got it. All right. Well, I had fun.
You're like, I need to lay down after that one. That one was...
No, that was a good time. It makes me want to go to Disneyland.
Is someone
again.
making bacon?
There's a lot of food downstairs. So, oh shit. The reason why I'm in a costume, Baddies.
No.
No?
They don't get to know.
Okay, I guess
You
they
can
don't.
guess.
Honestly, here's the fun thing. I think last week you were also in a costume.
Kind of it. Yeah, I
You
think
were
so.
in the Mario thing,
Yeah, that was last week or 2 weeks ago.
which shout out to that Saturday you went out for Halloween.
Yeah.
And I was out with some other friends, and I had like 4 separate people come up to me and be like, "What's Christian doing?" And I was like, I don't know. Haven't actually talked to him today. And they're like, because he's wearing a Mario outfit. And I was like, you know what's weird? He's worn that for like the last 3 days. Because I've seen him for like the last 3 days in a row.
That outfit was just stinky afterwards. It was nasty.
Those are your overalls.
I ordered those from
Extra
Amazon. Extra large, but it's just I think it was like in Asian sizes, so it came like a little too small. Gave me a mammal toe.
I think that's called a moose knuckle.
Oh, we had this conversation before. I'll call it both. Moose Knuckles catchy.
Manimal. Manimal.
Let's end it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and make some sandwiches.
All right.
All right.
Bye.
My name's Alejandro.
My name is Christian.
You can follow me at call_me Jesus.
And you could follow me at Christian Has Asthma. We have Melissa here on the guest couch. Thank you for fact checking and chiming in.
Bye.
You can follow her at Little Mel'k Tea if you want to follow her, or follow her pug at Puggy the Puggy.
And you know what, guys? Hey, stay happy.
Stay happy.
It can't be that bad, oh, 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 it can't be that bad.